This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and today we're in Wheat Ridge, Colorado. Once again, I am at Swiss Flower and Gift. Since 1969, they have provided exquisite floral creations, 5,000 square feet, 2 floors of retail therapy. I am here with Heidi, who is the owner, designer. Thanks so much for joining us again. Let's go back a little bit. A lot of change here we see. This is really a landmark space now for Wheat Ridge. I mean, this organization has been here for some time. Has it always been family owned and operated? Take us back a little bit and share with us a little history.
Sure. My parents had the shop 50 years ago. We moved here as I was 3 at the time, so I've been here 50 years. We used to live in the house behind the shop, and the original flower shop was just a greenhouse and 4 rooms. Over the years, it kind of grew and expanded. I had the shop 30 of those 50 years, and it started off with about 1,000 square feet. And in the original building, we ended up taking the entire building, which was about 5,000 square feet. Then about 2 years ago, actually about 3 years ago, we purchased the property next door to the original shop. I designed a building that would look more like what the shop has turned into, with the home decor and the gifts and the floral. And so I designed and we built a beautiful urban chalet right next to the original shop. And last year we moved in September, so we've had our first full year in the shop, and it's turned out beautiful.
That is wonderful. I mean, like you would say, 2 floors now of retail therapy, quite a bit of inventory here. I mean, if somebody needed a quick gift for someone, they could drop in, get in and out pretty quick because there's something to find for everyone. Yet at the same time, I'd say you could probably spend a couple hours in this shop. I mean, this is a consumer's paradise. Was that the intent of what you had kind of in your mind?
You know, the original shop had many rooms and you could stroll and have the same sort of feel. It's just that this building, we have so much more space and can bring in a larger selection of things, larger pieces as well. Home decor that can fit some of the larger scale homes that are around here and throughout the suburbs, as well as keeping to the scale of the average home as well. So we've brought in home furnishings. There's gifts from, $5, $10 on up to hundreds of dollars, just depending on what your taste is.
I mean, what I love about it is I kind of walk in, I get this feeling of massive. It's wow. Yet at the same time, there's a cozy feeling that really I think you have kept from the shop prior. You're particularly proud of really hand-picking a lot of the products that go on the shelf here. But just as important, is the shopping experience something that you hope to wow people with, hope that they take away with them that was special?
There's lots of options for people to shop, and what we try to do here is find pieces that are different, exciting, well-priced. There's the big boxes, there's the online shopping. This gives you the ability to feel special in a kind of a boutique setting in a sense, but also it's laid out nicely, it's organized that you can see how things go together. So it's not just this cold and sterile space. But I do have people that say they can spend hours and days in here.
I would think so. I mean, 50 plus years, half a century that you've been really serving the area here, yet people travel from far distances away. I read the reviews. People make it a point to come in and check it out. You've always updated. In the past, it's updated, like you say, many changes, but I have to say you outdid yourself on this one here. Was this something that the need finally just became too apparent, and obviously the opportunity next door?
I think the opportunity presented itself when the piece of property became available, and it's always been a dream to have something that represented what the shop had grown into over the years. I mean, before it was, there was some gifts, but it just kept growing and growing as I found a need to find things that people would ask for. So it's a thrill of the hunt of finding things that I think are cool, and then finding things that people will also be equally excited about.
That is interesting. Let's talk about some of the services you provide here under one roof. Floral shop, has that always been the cornerstone of the organization, and is that continue to be something that you see into the future?
Flower shop's always been what we do. It is the design room. I laid it out similar to how it was next door in the original building, where it feels more like you're in someone's kitchen in a sense, and you're connected with the design room and can see the goings of how flowers are processed and designed, and be a part of that. We have a huge, beautiful walk-in cooler that customers can go in and still be a part of the whole process of either picking out their flowers, where it's one or two flowers, or having us create a big vase arrangement to take with them. We deliver all over the metro area. We don't just, stick to our little space here, but we go way south, way north, because people want our style and our arrangements.
The shop is known for really hand-picked flowers, unique flowers, vibrant, fresh, obviously. Is there any occasion that basically you cannot provide for? Because I know you do weddings, funerals, and obviously just no reason at all to give a flower.
No, we do it all, from small weddings to large weddings, funerals. People love our pieces that we do for our sympathies and celebrations of lives. They're uplifting, the baby showers, and anything is
full service flower shop, always has been. I mean, I read the reviews out there and I see the word inspired quite a bit. People walk in, they get inspired, not only by what they can purchase, but really it's almost eye candy to be able to come in and see some things you may never have seen before. Do these products come locally, across the nation, across the world? Where do they all come from?
We do carry some local products. Local artists have some of their pieces here. We also make the wood puzzles, the artistry puzzles. Those are still manufactured in the original building next door. We've got local caramels from Wheatridge Helly Mays does that. So we try and source local stuff, but I also have, over the years, found many lines and have curated gifts that you can make sure that you're getting quality pieces, because there's lots of options out there, and you just have to find the best option to offer your customers.
I see home decor, framed art, garden art. What's nice about the art that you put on the walls here, these walls are a lot taller than what you had before. You're able to bring in some pretty massive pieces. Is that something that you're happy to provide 2 floors of retail therapy?
Well, the 2 floors is wonderful because now we serve our high teas upstairs, gives a little bit more of an intimate setting for the ladies having the high tea. It is a service that we do. The food is catered in, and then we provide that upstairs. It just gives us just a nice volume of space to accommodate all the items we've brought in.
I would imagine. I mean, the holidays right around the corner, getting ready to experience the second Christmas in here. And like you said, it's changed even in 1 year, the inventory alone. But this is a year-round gift shop, a place that people can come to any time of year. It is important. Is it important to you to make sure that people feel welcome here? And do you seem to have a lot of friends that come back, and the Swiss family is growing?
I have wonderful customers, and you get to know them, what they're looking for. They trust you to either fill their floral needs or hunt for something that they're wanting to add for a gift or home decor. A lot of people come just to see Scruffy. Scruffy is our greeter that does a fabulous job of making sure the customers feel welcomed here. But we have great customers.
That is excellent. As I look around, like you said, this began as your family. Obviously, you were glad to see it evolve and really grow into the vision that you knew that it could be. Does this continue to be rewarding for you, especially going into the second year, and yet at the same time, 50 plus years serving the public? Do you enjoy what you do?
You have to enjoy what you do, and I can't think of anything I would rather do. This, it's a different thing every day. You don't know if you're doing flowers or gifts or what opportunity you have before you each day. I get the fun of shopping for flowers and picking out what looks best. It's sort of like people go grocery shopping, I go flower shopping. So you get to find these great unique flowers and then come back and turn them into arrangements that, it's a dream job.
It's a dream job. That is excellent. I see art on the wall, art for the garden, but art for yourself. A lot of jewelry here. I mean, you've been the go-to for troll beads for the folks here in the region. I see troll beads. I even see something called elf beads. Yeah. Kind of tell me a little bit about what those are.
So we've actually expanded quite a bit since we moved into the new space. We have several international bead lines, some from Russia, Netherlands, Holland. Troll beads is from Denmark. We are one of the largest troll beads dealers in Colorado and the west side. We do a lot of stuff on the internet. We take photos of our actual beads so that people that can't make it into the store can still have that feeling of, shopping at the candy store, because it is like a candy store. There's so much to see and play with. There's amazing artists out there now in the bead world. It's changed a lot in the last 5 years. And so having all of these various international bead lines has given the customer base even more to add to their collection. And we just keep looking for new creative things to offer people.
Customized, personalized, and yet in a modern 21st century building that basically has come a long way in serving the folks. This has to be exciting for you. Do you feel it's important to give back to the community, folks that have helped you succeed to this level?
Yeah, actually, we've started doing things like workshops in the original building. So we're doing watercolor workshops, and we're going to do a cookie decorating coming up here before Christmas. So we're trying to I'm trying to have more of an art district in a sense and provide a location for those things to happen. We've done some book readings as well with the community. So yeah, we're trying to fill a space.
And I always say, Heidi doesn't sleep. I don't think she's always thinking of something new out there to provide the public. Viewers, let's take a look at the bottom of the screen right there. What you're going to see is their website. On the website, you can check out some of the suppliers that they have, many products, but honestly, the best way is to walk through here. 5,000 plus square feet of retail therapy, 2 floors to serve you. Obviously, beautiful products everywhere, be it for yourself or for your home. But also, you might want to check out a tea party upstairs, maybe grab a custom puzzle to take home. And once again, this is a family owned and operated since 1969. Retail therapy, not only for the folks here in the area, but those who have traveled here to our great city of Denver. This is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.